one, we're going to find lines tangent and normal to the curve at point pi divided by 4, comma pi divided by 2 using implicit differentiation. We have x sine of 2y equals y times cosine of 2x. So both of these sides of the equation, we're going to use the product rule. So for the left-hand side, we're going to copy down the x times the derivative of sine of 2y. So that's going to equal cosine of 2y times the derivative of 2y, which is 2. And since we're doing the y, this is times derivative of y with respect to x. Now for the other part, we're going to copy down sine of 2y times the derivative of x, which is just 1, times the derivative of x with respect to x. Well, that just equals 1. So basically, we just have sine of 2y equals, now we do this side, copy down the y. Derivative of cosine of 2x is going to be negative sine of 2x times 2. And we're doing x, so we just can leave that like that. Plus, copy down cosine of 2x times the derivative of y, which is just going to be 1 times the derivative of y with respect to x. Now, let's group our dy dx's together. So, for this one, I'm going to write 2x cosine of 2y, and I'm going to put the dy dx outside here. Now, this is on the right-hand side, so I move it over. That's going to be minus cosine of 2x. Now, on this side, I'm going to have a negative 2y sine of 2x, and then you have to subtract this. So this is minus sine of 2y. Solving for dy dx, we're going to have to divide both sides. So we're going to get dy dx equals negative 2y sine of 2x minus sine of 2y divided by 2x times cosine of 2y minus cosine of 2x. All right, now from here, we're going to have to look at our slope right here and plug everything in. So let's do that. So let's do that here. All right. So we're going to have this equals negative, and I'm pulling out a negative. Since this is both negatives, you can pull out a negative and write this as 2y. And I don't have room here. Let me move it down here. Negative 2y sine of 2x plus sine of 2y. All right, so when we get that, let's write everything out. We're going to have 2 times pi divided by 2 sine of pi divided by 2 plus sine of 2y. So that's just going to be sine of pi. All divided by 2 times pi divided by 4 cosine of pi, because that was 2y. So 2 times pi divided by 2 is just pi. All right. Minus cosine of pi divided by 2. So let's figure this out. This is going to be pi. I'm going to keep the negative out here. Pi, this is 1. And sine of pi is 0. So this was pi, 1, and 0. Now this one is going to be pi divided by 2. This is times -1 minus 0. All right, so simplifying all this, we're going to get negative pi divided by negative pi divided by 2. So that's going to equal 2. Just bring the 2 up here and the pi's will cancel. 2 negatives make a positive. So your slope for the tangent line is 2. And the slope, so this is for the tangent. The slope for the normal line is going to be -1/2. Now we can go ahead and write our lines. So we have for the tangent, we have y equals, the slope was 2. Let's go ahead and write it as, I like to skip steps, I shouldn't. Y minus pi divided by 2 equals 2 times x minus pi divided by 4. Now I'm going to add this pi divided by 2 here and just subtract it here. Put y. Now just simplify this. This is going to be minus pi divided by 2 plus pi divided by 2. So this is going to be y equals 2x for the tangent. And then for the normal, we're going to get y, so this is normal, equals, copy this down, but instead put -1/2. The negative reciprocal. So this equals -1/2 x plus pi divided by 8 plus pi divided by 2. So if this was a 8, then this has to be a 4. That will give me the pi divided by 2. So this equals -1/2 x plus 5 pi divided by 8. And that is y equals. And this is your normal. That's an 8. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.